everybody, it's your favorite repaints, favorite nerd, and it's not really a repaint, is it? It's kind of a whole new figure, but it's yet another trooper, and you know there'll be more to come. But today we are looking at the Sith Trooper. This was the same mold that was used as an exclusive at SDCC. I didn't get that one because I knew one would be coming in a standard release, and I didn't need all the side weapons and such. I figured Figuarts would do one, and lo and behold, they did. So I knew I'd be covered. That being said, he does come with a couple accessories, and in order to do this review, that's where we need to start. So he comes with the kind of a play on the standard First Order blaster. As you can see, it has like the vented muzzle there. The red paint on this is not done clean. Actually, I think it's black paint. The black paint is done terrible. It's not done well at all. And then the silver paint is done nice and clean and sharp. But yeah, this is a trash paint job. But he'll hold it like a champ in his gun holding hand, and then we have this hand, and he'll just put that right on his belt and hold on. And it can also plug into the side of his leg and be holstered. He also comes with this weapon, which looks a little kind of modern warfare for my taste, but same type of deal. Paint is kind of sloppy, not quite as bad as the other one, but still not done well at all. And then we have some silver paint accents. And he'll hold it just fine. It'll plug into his thigh to be holstered. All right, let's talk about the figure. So, all of the kind of rivet sculpt work is done really well. It's all digitally done, I would imagine, but it looks good. And then we have the black paint added to the red on this, which is fairly sharp, but the exception of down there in that corner, which is a bummer. The head is on a double ball peg, I feel like, but it's very limited. You pretty much get no up, no down, just the swivel. And then you have the shoulder, which is your standard kind of disc hinge, this soft plastic shoulder pad because it doesn't tuck underneath, so it looks wonky when you go to use it. And then you can get the swivel out of it as well. You do have a butterfly joint that's actually fairly effective, surprisingly. No bicep swivel, and they could have put it there. Instead, you get a single hinged elbow with the bicep swivel attached. You have the black paint added to the red plastic here, which is the smart way to have done all that. And then you have the wrist swivel and hinge in, out on this hand, hinge up, down on this hand. With black accents kind of throughout, and that goes for the back too. Single ball peg, that might be a double. Oh no, you know what it is? So this is probably how they're doing it for all of them, including the Jump Trooper. The stem comes from the top and then goes down into the pelvis, and that's getting you the extra range. It's interesting, but it's good. Good bit forward, good bit back, teapot, swivel, works well. Soft plastic belt. Underneath you have T-jointed ball joints for hips. Great range there, no issues. Forward and back, much better than the Jump Trooper. And then you have the thigh swivel as well, but this one doesn't work on mine. This one works fine, no issues. Double jointed knee with an insane range. But it's there, so that's good. If it's more than there, it's all the way there, I guess. And then you have your ankle articulation, which is a disc hinge, a little bit up, good bit down, and then a rocker where it plugs in. So there is a flimsiness to this one. Now, this is the second use of this mold, and maybe this is just a sign of things to come, but this one doesn't feel as well put together as the others, which is a bit of a bummer. Size comparison-wise, there it is with Kylo Ren, so Kylo is taller than these guys, which is interesting. So there he is kind of in my display, and he has a tendency to get lost because it's dark, but let me see if I can't lighten this up a bit. And I like the red thrown in here. Now, who knows, after seeing the movie, I might feel like I need another little small diorama to kind of space this stuff out a little bit. But as of right now, I'm kind of good with that. And I can rearrange things a little bit to kind of make more room to have more Sith Troopers if need be. So, kind of fits in. I like the black, red, and white motif. Looks really good. Final thoughts-wise, we'll talk about the negatives. The paint is hit or miss. All sorts of miss on the weapons. But even on the armor, it's kind of a crapshoot. So I would make sure that when you go to buy one, that you really look at your options. Because I would imagine that your individual results will vary. So, you know, you're spending your money, you might as well get the best one on the shelf. You know what I mean? The sculpt work is amazing. Really well done. The build is not. So for as good as it can look look, it has a hard time sort of just being a thing because it's not the best build, and I hope that's not mold degradation. That seems like it would be awfully soon. If anyone has the SDCC exclusive, please let me know how the build quality was of that. That'll help give me an idea of what's going on here. I love that it comes with 2 accessories and it does have a holster, so I dig that, and it's articulated fairly well, especially for a trooper. These days our troopers are not as articulated as they used to be, but this one is kind of in the upper tier. Unfortunately, as a result, we have some build issues as well. So it's a soft recommend from me, but you know, troopers are kind of like they're easy, right? So I don't know. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.